Hold up. Ever felt a certain vibe from a married woman and wondered if it was more than just friendly? Or maybe you've caught yourself thinking, is she coming on to me? This video is about to break down the subtle signals. We're going to explore potential signs that a married woman might be interested in taking things beyond friendship. Keep watching, because understanding these signs could save you from a whole lot of confusion and potential trouble. Let's get into it. Here are 9 signs that she might be wanting to sleep with. She's always around you. 1. She's always around and finding ways to touch you. Have you noticed she pops up everywhere you are? It might seem like a coincidence, but if she consistently finds excuses to be near you, even when it's not really necessary, that could be a sign. Maybe she suddenly starts taking the same lunch breaks as you, or finds reasons to walk by your desk more often than needed. What's more, pay attention to physical contact. Does she linger when she touches your arm, or does she find reasons to stand unusually close? She might brush against you accidentally, or reach out to fix something minor like a collar or piece of lint. These little things might suggest she's trying to create a more intimate connection and test how you react to the flirts on closeness. 2. The flirts on. Is she giving you those lingering glances across the room? Does she smile at you in a way that feels a little extra warm? Maybe she playfully teases you or twirls her hair when you're talking. These classic flirting behaviors can definitely be a sign of interest. It's about the intensity and frequency of these actions. A casual smile is one thing, but consistent, direct eye contact with a smile that reaches her eyes could mean something more. Some married women may flirt as a confidence boost, but if it's only directed at you, and often she may be signaling something deeper, opening up. Music 3, opening up about her marriage issues. Has she started confiding in you about problems she's having with her husband? While it could mean she just trusts you as a friend, it can also be a way of subtly signaling her unhappiness in her current relationship. She might mention emotional distance, a lack of intimacy. Music 3, opening up about her marriage issues. Has she started confiding in you about problems she's having with her husband? While it could mean she just trusts you as a friend, it can also be a way of subtly signaling her unhappiness in her current relationship. She might mention emotional distance, a lack of intimacy, or frequent arguments. Sharing personal struggles like that creates a sense of intimacy and can open the door to deeper feelings. If she's consistently highlighting the negative aspects of her marriage to you, especially if she says things like, "You understand me better," it might be more than just needing a shoulder to cry on. It could be her way of emotionally shifting toward deeper questions. Music U. So, has she started asking you a lot about your personal life, especially your romantic history or, what you're looking for in a partner? This kind of deep curiosity can really go beyond just friendly interest. She actually be trying to gauge your availability, your relationship values, and whether you two might be compatible on a deeper level. Honestly, these conversations can start to feel more like emotional interviews. Pay attention to the tone and the depth of these questions. Are they casual, or do they feel like she's kind of trying to see if there's a potential for something more? Sometimes she may also subtly compare herself to your ideal partner to see how she matches up. Phone buzz. Does your phone buzz with her messages at unusual hours, maybe late at night or on weekends? This could totally indicate that you're on her mind outside of regular daytime interactions. These off-hour texts might actually suggest a desire for connection that goes beyond a casual friendship, which usually stays within normal daytime boundaries. When someone texts you during their personal time, it usually means they're thinking of you in a more personal way, especially if the messages are flirty, emotionally deep, or just her wanting to talk. It's definitely worth noting. This one can be a pretty strong indicator. If she's actively suggesting plans for just the two of you without other friends or her husband involved, it really shows she values your individual attention. These one-on-one situations create an opportunity for a more intimate connection to develop. Think about the types of activities she suggests. Are they things that couples often do? Like, having lunch in a quiet cafe, going for a walk, or watching a movie? If she wants to spend private time with you, especially frequently, this focused attention could definitely signal romantic interest or emotional physical touches dependence. So, think about how she touches you. Is it just the occasional friendly pat on the shoulder? Or, has it become more frequent and maybe even a little more intimate, like a hand that lingers on your arm, a touch on your back that feels a bit too warm, or when she leans in really close while you're talking? These can all be signs she's trying to create a physical connection. If her touch feels intentional, or if she only does it with you and not with other people, this could be her way of bridging the gap between emotional closeness and physical intimacy. Honestly, these touches can be her way of testing boundaries and showing a closeness that's more than just, friendship, hidden glances. Have you ever caught her looking at you in a way that makes you feel like there's something more behind her eyes? This could be her way of bridging the gap between emotional closeness and physical intimacy. Honestly, these touches can be her way of testing boundaries and showing a closeness that's more than just, friendship. Hidden glances. Have you ever caught her looking at you in a way that makes you feel like there's something more behind her eyes? It's that kind of gaze that's hard to put into words, but you definitely feel it. Maybe it's a lingering look, or a soft and intense stare, or even a look that's got a little hint of desire in it. These aren't just casual glances. They often come with a bit of silence, maybe a small smile, or like her eyes following you as you walk away. Trust your gut on this one. Sometimes those unspoken glances can honestly say so much. It's body language at its most raw, and music emotional dependence revealing. If a married woman often talks about feeling unseen, unappreciated, or emotionally neglected in her relationship, she may be doing more than just venting. Statements like, "He doesn't really listen to me anymore," or "I feel like I'm just there, not valued," can reveal deep dissatisfaction. And if she consistently shares this with you, it could be a sign she's emotionally leaning on you as a replacement source of attention and validation. When someone opens up about loneliness, it builds emotional intimacy, and that closeness can sometimes lead to blurred boundaries. She might start to view you as the one who does see her, who does listen, and who makes her feel something she's missing at home. This type of emotional connection can be the first step towards something more, especially if she seems to light up when you're around or expresses how much better she feels after talking to you. Pay close attention if her conversations often circle back to what she isn't getting in her marriage and how you make her feel differently. That shift in emotional dependence could be a subtle but significant sign of deeper interest. Now, it's super important to remember that these signs don't always mean a married woman is interested in something more. Some people are just naturally friendly, and cultural differences can also play a role. Here's the real deal. Getting involved with someone who's married is a serious situation with potential consequences for everyone involved. Her husband could find out, leading to a lot of pain and disruption. Before you even consider reciprocating any interest, you've got to seriously weigh the risks and decide if it's worth the potential open and honest conversation. Fallout. If you're noticing these signs and you're also interested, the most mature and responsible thing to do is to have an open and honest conversation with her. Be upfront about what you're sensing and see where she stands. It might be an uncomfortable conversation, but it's far better than making assumptions that could lead to a messy situation. Conclusion. So there you have it. 9 signs that a married woman might be interested in you. Remember to consider the context and be cautious. What are your thoughts on this? Have you ever experienced anything like this? Share your experiences in the comments below. Thanks for watching and stay safe out.